Very good morning 9th class students. Today our first topic is real numbers. So before going to start real numbers, so I want to explain some basics. First, what is the number system? First, natural numbers. Natural numbers are also called counting numbers. Natural numbers are also called counting numbers. Why? Because generally we use natural numbers to count the things. 1 pen, 2 pen, 1 chalk piece, 3 chalk piece, 1 person, 2 person, 10 benches. So natural numbers are also called counting numbers. Natural numbers indicates with capital N. See here, natural number starts with 1 comma, 2 comma, 3 comma, so on up to infinite. So I know the least number of natural numbers, but I don't know the largest number of natural numbers. Well, I know what is the least number of natural numbers, 1, but largest number you can't write. Why? Because it continues 1, 2, 3, thousand, lakh, crore, something. Next, whole numbers. The numbers including natural numbers along with 0. The numbers including natural numbers along with 0 is called whole numbers. Is called whole numbers. Next, whole numbers indicates with capital W. So the numbers including natural numbers along with 0 are called whole numbers. Whole numbers indicates with W. So here the set of whole numbers W is equal 0 comma 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma so on. It means W is equal to 0 comma n. Why? Because natural numbers are part of whole numbers. Simple. 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma so on. Natural numbers. If I add 0 here, it is nothing but whole numbers. So natural numbers are part of whole numbers. And here, least number of whole numbers 0, but I don't know largest number. It's infinite. So our next topic is integers. Integers consist whole numbers and their additive inverse. See, integers indicates with I. Integers indicates with the capital I. What are the integers here? See, integers consist whole numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, so on, and then additive inverse. For example, if 3 is a number, what is the additive inverse of 3? We can take minus 3. If 4 is a number, additive inverse of 4 is minus 4. So here 1, additive inverse of 1 is minus 1. Next to minus 2, next to minus 3, so on. So integers consist natural numbers and negatives. It integers consist whole numbers and their additive inverse numbers. And here I don't know the least number and also I don't know the largest number. In previous, least number of natural numbers 1. Why? Because natural number starts from 1. Least number of whole numbers 0. Why? Because whole numbers starts from 0. But in integers, I don't know the least number and also I don't know the largest number. Here 1, 2, 3 and so on, natural numbers. If I add 0 to natural numbers, these are the whole numbers. If I take negative inverse of that numbers, that is nothing but integers. That is nothing but integers. So natural numbers and whole numbers are part of integers. What is the meaning of this one? Every natural number an integer, every whole number an integer, but an integer not a whole number and not a natural number. Here very important point. A natural number or whole number be an integer, but an integer not a whole number or not a natural number. Example, if you take 3 is a natural number and also whole number and also integer. See, 3 is a natural number or whole number or integer. It means every natural number or every whole number be an integer. For example, if I took -3, it is not a natural number, it is not a whole number, but it is an integer. So every natural number or every whole number be an integer. But an integer not a whole number and also not a natural number. Our next one is rational numbers. A number which can be written as in the form of P by Q, where Q not is equal to 0 and P comma Q are integers. So what is the definition of the rational numbers? A number which can be written in the form of P by Q, where Q not equal to 0 and P comma Q are integers. Rational numbers indicates with Q. So Q is equal to P by Q such that Q not is equal to 0 and P comma Q are integers. So rational numbers P by Q, Q not is equal to 0 and P comma Q are integers. Examples: 2 by 3 comma 3 by 1 so on, 3 by 2 minus 2 by 6 so on. So these are some important examples to rational numbers. Next, irrational numbers. A number which cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q. A number which cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q are called irrational numbers. A number which cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q are called irrational numbers. Irrational numbers indicates with Q dash. Examples: 5 comma root 2 root 5, log 2, log 3. So these are the examples to irrational numbers. Next, real numbers. The set of combination of rational and irrational numbers. The set of combination of rational numbers and irrational numbers are called real numbers. The set of rational numbers and irrational numbers is called real numbers. So real numbers R is equal to Q union Q dash. Q means rational numbers, Q dash means irrational numbers. So the combination of rational numbers and irrational numbers is called real numbers. So what is the structure of the real numbers? See here. First, natural numbers. Natural numbers are part of whole numbers. Whole numbers are part of integers. Integers are part of rational numbers. So in this, irrational numbers are different. So the combination of rational numbers and irrational numbers is called real numbers. Natural numbers are part of whole numbers. Whole numbers are part of integers. Integers are part of rational numbers. And these are the irrational numbers. So the combination of rational numbers and irrational numbers called real numbers. So our next topic is decimals. So there are decimals of three types. First one, terminating decimals. Second one, non-terminating but recurring decimals. Third one, non-terminating and also non-recurring decimals. First of all, see, terminating decimals. For example, 111 by 2. So divide the 111 by 2. See, 2 5s are 10. 1. Take 1. So 2 5s are 10. 1. It is not paid. So I am taking decimal and keep here 0. 2 5s are 10. So what is the remainder here? 0. So 311 by 2 we can write 55.5. Here what is the remainder? 0. So this is a terminating decimal. For example, here 51 by 2. 51 by 2 we can write 25.5. It is also terminating decimal. Second concept, non-terminating. Recurring decimals. Non-terminating recurring decimals. For example, I am taking here 10 by 3. 10 by 3 means I am dividing 10 with 3. 3 3s are 9. 1. Point 0. 3 3s are 9. 3 3s are 9. 1. 3 3s are 9. See, it is here remainder not a 0. It means it is non-terminating. But here, what is repeating here? 3 is repeating. So 10 by 3, we can write 3.3 bar. It is non-terminating, but one number is repeating. It is non-terminating. Recurring decimal. Our next topic, non-terminating, non-recurring decimals. See here, root 2, comma, root 3, comma, root 5. These are non-terminating and non-recurring decimals. Note. Terminating or non-terminating. recurring decimals are also rational numbers. See here, terminating or non-terminating recurring decimals are also called rational numbers. Then non-terminating non-recurring decimals are called see here, terminating, non-terminating, recurring decimals are called rational numbers. Non-terminating, non-recurring decimals are called irrational numbers. Next class students, here is the homework. Write any three rational numbers. Least number of whole number. Write a whole number which is not a natural number. Express the following numbers as decimal numbers. 242 by 1000. So divide 242 with 1000. 10 by 7, 11 by 9 and 25 by 2.